Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're doing a premiere draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. I'm enjoying drafting this set so far. But then again, I do enjoy multicolor sets based on factions. Alright, there we go. And what do we open? Sinkhole Surveyor. Well, it's a decent 2-drop. Well, it's a 2-drop that can really take over a game. And it's going to be the pick here. Other cards in the pack, there's the Whirling Storm Brood, which can be an interesting dragon. There's the Jeskai Shrine Keeper. I don't know about Strategic Betrayal. There's a lot of tokens in this set from Endure that I don't think Edict effects are that great. But it's still a playable card. The commons, we have some 2-mana removals. The Leopard, I do like the Leopard. Earthcarver, Narset's Rebuke, Dispelling Exhale. I'm going to take the Surveyor. Ooh, we get an Opulent Palace. I'm going to pick that highly because it can actually go into 3 different clans. So even in Abzan, it could be a black-green fixing land. And other than that, there's Shocking Sharpshooter's pretty good. As is Veteran Ice Climber, but yeah, I'm going to take the land. Take Fixing highly. Oh, and now we get a Skirmish Rhino. So maybe we'll end up being Abzan. I didn't get to play with this card the last time we were Abzan, but there's also Traveling Botanist, which would be good. Sultai Devotee. Could also take a Mystic Monastery, though it doesn't really go with the Opulent Palace. So I'm going to take the Rhino. Here's another Mystic Monastery, but here's a Rakshas's Bargain, which is a really good one. Really nice draw spell. There's a Molten Exhale. Heritage Reclamation's okay. The Nightblade Brigade is okay. Spectral Denial. I mean, it's a basic counter spell. We'll take the bargain. And then there's a Jeskai Monument. We could have all the Jeskai fixing. But I think the pick here, I'm just going to take the Dismal Backwater. Could also take the Wayfarer. But I do like to take fixing, and it looks like we're leaning into Sultai again. Alright, Essence Anchor. This is a card that kind of ruined me a couple times. But there's also Sultai Devotee. I think the Devotee is a safer pick, plus it's a 2-drop. So I'm going to take some of those here. I'll take another one. Over Thornwood Falls. Yeah, I just like the Devotee. Plus, we've already picked a couple of fixing lands, so we could take another Devotee there. Sarkhan's Resolve, that's a card I've never been unhappy to have in my deck. +3/+3 trick can sometimes win you, well, a lot of times win you combats, but can sometimes just win you the game out of nowhere if you're 3 points short. of doing that. Now there's not much for Sultai, but I can take an Earth Carver here. Put that off to the sideboard because we don't necessarily want to play it. Agent of Codus. That's a card. Cruel Truths. Well, we already have Rakshas's Bargain, which is just better. So we'll take the 2-drop here. Here, Focus the Mind. Not really into any of these. Jeskai Land Tables? I'm going to take that just because it's not supposed to be here. I'll take this Jadecast Sentinel and probably not play it. Another Focus the Mind. Exile a creature card from your graveyard, create a 1/1 white spirit token. Alright. There's Loxodon Battle Priest. There's another Essence Anchor, which might be the pick here. Oh, there's also Piercing Exhale, which goes great with our Sultai devotees. And a Sage of the Fang. I'm going to take the Exhale. We don't have a lot of ways to remove stuff from our graveyard yet. Here's the 4th Mystic Monastery. Molten Exhale. Where's all the good Sultai cards? I don't think this is very good. It does mill 3, though. Guess I'll take a Brigade over Reputable Merchant or Sagu Wildling. Just another nice Death Touch creature. There's a Teamer Monument now. But I do like the 100 Battle Veteran. I like Champion of Doosan as well. Those two together can, when you cast this back from your graveyard, gets a finality counter. This will give it a 1/1 counter and a trample counter, and then you suddenly have a 7/7 with trample. That can be nice. There's the Earth Carver, but there's also Inspirited Vanguard, which is a card I haven't gotten to play yet. Whenever it enters or attacks, we get to endure 2. Sign me up. Another Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Stormplane Detainment, but we have a Sagu Pummeler here, which is just a fine card. I'm a fan of the Crocodile too. It kind of just does a lot. But I like the Pummeler just a little bit better, because Crocodiles can come around later, as you see here. There's nothing else in this pack for Sultai colors I'm interested in. Alright, now we get a Champion of Doosan. And we're not getting any white fixing, so this Skirmish Rhino can go away. Oh man. Teamer Dragon. Oh, the Night Watch. I do like the Night Watch. And that's a good spot to pick it up. We already have a lot of card draw, but I don't see anything else in this pack, so we'll take Cruel Truths. Here we can take the Heritage Reclamation, because we don't have a way of getting rid of enchantments yet. Oh hey, here's some white fixing. I'm going to pick that up over another 2-drop that we probably don't need. More white fixing. Though I don't think I'm going to splash the Siege Rhino in this deck. But if we open a white bomb, we could consider splashing it. Not a fan of the ringing strike mastery. How about this white bomb? Revival of Ancestors. There's a Frontier Bivouac. There's also a Host of the Hereafter, which is just a good on-color card. I think I'm just going to stick with Salt-Eye colors, not do any crazy splashing. Another Molten Exhale, but we'll take Host of the Hereafter. It's just a 4-mana 4/4, and anything that dies will make, Oh, hey, Ureni. Will get its counters shifted to someone else. Although, a little bit of anti-synergy with the 100 Battle Veteran, because you don't really want to put a finality counter on something else. Kiru Goldkeeper. I'm just going to Mythic draft this, because we do that on the channel for the collection. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to splash it. Okay, we have the Traveling Botanist, which is going to be the pick here over another 100 Battle Veteran. And that should give us enough 2-drops. Here, I guess we can take the Counter Spell, Dispelling Exhale. Oh man, Rediscover the Way, Nomad Outpost. Oh, but we have a Caustic Exhale, so that's a good piece of removal. Earth Carver or more fixing. We could use more fixing, but I do like the Earth Carver. So we're going to take the Earth Carver. Now here we can take Evolving Wilds. Or we could take Sultai Monument. Create 2 black zombies. I like the Evolving Wilds. Thornwood Falls. Oh, but there's another Champion of Dusan here. And I could use more 3-drops. We already have 3 pieces of fixing. And 2 of them will fix for any color. Pack 9. Oh, the Stormbrood came back to us, but we can just take an Agent of Kotus. This pack doesn't really have anything for us. Neither does this pack. Neither does this pack. And neither does this pack. Or this pack. Okay. So Sultai might have been getting a little bit cut off there. But it's okay. Green, blue. Can I splash this? I have a Mystic Monastery. Which could fix for blue and red. I mean, I don't really need to. We'd kind of be stretching our mana base, but I'd only have to run 1 mountain. Because we have Evolving Wilds. 1 mountain. Protection from removal colors. What would I cut? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2-drops. 1, 2, 3, 4 threes. We have a great curve. We probably got Focus the Mind. Or maybe... maybe I cut one of the 2s. Probably an agent of Kodos. Go down to 1 mountain. Probably go up a forest, because we have a lot of green 2-drops. So that gives us 7, 8, 9 green. 2 red sources to play Ureni. 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. Which blues we're kind of light on anyways. 4, 5, 6, 7 black. Alright. Let's play the Mythic Dragon. Oh, we can run the Mystic Monastery over an island. I was going to say, I thought we should have had 3 red sources. And we don't have any white cards that I'm super excited to run, so I'm not going to splash white, though I probably could, throwing in a couple Blossoming Sands over forests. And maybe run the Skirmish Rhino. Nah. Alright, Ureni can be our star card. Because if we cast Ureni, we're probably just going to win the game. So I think it's worth trying to splash here. Marach is our first opponent. Hand seems playable. We have Caustic Exhale. We have Nightblade Brigade. We have Horsies that love each other. That one's jealous. You know the drill. I could cycle this right now. Against Black-Green, Abzan Devotee. Sure. Play our Brigade. Oh, we get to Surveil. That's a good card. And one we can cast next turn. There's an Earth Carver for our opponent. Okay. I don't think we need to attack, so let's just hold the fort here. Our opponent has the Mythic Trophy. That's cool. Let's make weird sounds. Let's see what you got. Whale of War. I'll just exhale that. I'll keep my Brigade, thank you. What, you have Snakeskin Veil as well? Nice. Okay, I wanted to make sure we hit a land drop for the Inspired Vanguard here. Or Inspirited Vanguard. We'll make a 2/2 token, even though it allows the 3/3 to attack us this turn. That'll be okay. Delta Bloodflies, okay. Hardened Battle Veteran. I'm going to play this pre-combat in case this dies. Then I can move its counters over. Another Snakeskin Veil. Alright. Just keep the counters kind of split. Ooh, Mythic Dragon approaches. But we're missing both blue and red. Let's attack. I think I'm going to play this, and let's look for some land. Well, this counts as a blue source. Do I want the resolve? I guess I'll take the resolve. Because those have value in the graveyard. Buys back the Abzan Devotee. So I'm guessing he's got some cards that are stuck in his hand due to color restrictions. There's the Abzan Devotee back. And Dragon's Prey. Okay. So now we have a 6/6. No more just chump blocking with the Devotee. Feral Deathgorger. Well, there goes our Agent of Kodos, but that's okay, we can't use it anyways. And we do have an answer for that. Ooh, there's Dismal Backwater. Kind of want to... I don't want to do this turn. I want to do this so we have the Dispelling Exhale up. For exactly this reason. I'm going to Behold a Dragon. just to show you we got a really cool dragon. Alright, 1-0. Sometimes it takes a while to find an opponent when you're in Diamond or Mythic. Because what it's trying to do is it's trying to match you up with someone who has the same record as you, so someone else who's 1-0, but is also in the same tier. Laser Llama. It took too long to get a match, so yeah, it just kind of becomes a... I have to restart Arena now, because otherwise you can hear the background music going again. I don't want to have that doubled, so I'm going to pause the recording. Alright, that is kind of a known bug with the system, is when you take so long to get a match and then you end up getting a draw, sometimes it'll still give you the music from the whatever background there is, and then you go into it again and then you've got like double music going on. I find it very distracting. Pan Coke is our next opponent. Well, we have colors, so we should keep this. Colors and cheap Death Touchers, and this is actually a really nice 2-3-4 curve. Right now this is going to cost us 4. Because while we have Sultai colors... Ooh! Our opponent's on Sultai as well. We can only do blue or black for this one. Teamer Devote. Opponent is on 5 colors, apparently. Let's see if opponent wants to trade. Because I'll trade. We don't have Piercing Exhale. I'm at least taking them off of red. Yeah. We get to Surveil. Ancient of Kotus I'm not looking to draw right now. I could actually use that effect next turn. Put a couple counters on here. That gets it out of range of Molten Exhale. But I think I'm more interested in just finding a red source for Ureni. And just making land drops in general, so we could play our Crocodile. We'll attack for 2. Oh, Jealous One's got to turn away. Can't forget that. Quarry Steel Cutter. What does this do? Equip creatures +1/+1 trample and haste. Flurry, cast your second spell, create a monk, and attach the equipment to it. Gross. But I can't do anything about that. Kishla Skimmer. Okay. Well, I'm kind of glad I did this. We'll take our big power cards here. And I won't be attacking. This is 8 mana for a 10/10. Protection from white and black. So basically, this hits the battlefield. There's no way my opponent's killing it. Because you have to use a green, blue, or red card. Oh, our opponent has a Mythic Dragon. Are you casting Teamer Devotee? Okay. Well, I have a Sargon's Resolve for that. And I guess let's put a couple of counters on here. And we'll just really power this up. Okay, you are going to make a big trade. I'm good with clearing up some of this board. Next we've got the Earth Carver coming. Hopefully we find a red source. Just in case there's a prowess trigger here, I'm going to block with the Death Toucher. Well, there was a prowess trigger and it didn't end up mattering. Alright. Land is fine. Okay, next land needs to be a red source, though. Oh, that Blizzard is such a good card. Draw 3 and creatures your opponent control get -3/-0 till end of turn. Yeah, our opponent's hand is stacked. There's a Sharpshooter. And a Jeskai Monument. There's another monk token. another Sibsig Appraiser. Oh, that's the wrong color. Okay, well, we do have the Crocodile plus Champion of Doosan here. I think we'll put this here. And we will go attacking. Okay. I'm going to play the land out because that helps with Ureni's effect. So it's Jeskai splashing green. There's a Temur monument. Not something I wanted to see. So we have 3 cards in our deck that can help us play Ureni. And there's Kishla Trawlers. What can they get back? Oh, that stupid Blizzard. Now I know our opponent's got the Blizzard, though. And they drew a card from this, the card leaving their graveyard. Our opponent's just going to beat us down with card advantage if we don't get something here soon. And by something, I mean our red source. That's not our red source. There's a Sultai monument. And no lands for it? Well, you're not running a basic swamp? Our opponent just seems to be on 5-color Jeskai. There's the Blizzard again. I think we're nearly dead. Let's see, if I block here, and block here, I'm still taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's dead. Alright, 1-1. And our next opponent is Tornova. Sultai Devotee, Piercing Exhale, Sagu Pummeler. Yeah, we're good. Dragon Sniper. That's a good one. I haven't seen that in a draft yet. Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. Up to 1 target player mills cards equal to this creature's power. Can't decide if you want to trade the Death Touch creature. Alright. Mills a Heritage Reclamation. Okay. Oh, and a Windscarred Crag. Okay, let's get rid of this. Opponent didn't want to trade, but I don't really want to trade either. So we'll just take the one. We gotta get our Horsey Love going on, and Jealous One. Frontier Bivouacs. Our opponent is just 4 colors. Saigo Pummeler is the most efficient thing we have. Let's attack. I'm willing to trade now. Our opponent does not want to trade. Agent of Coda sets up a trade, but Saigo Pummeler is just more mana efficient right now. Plus, if we get a land, we can go 2-drop, 3-drop. Yeah, I'm not doing that. There's a flyer for our opponent. Let's play our Host of the Hereafter. You only have 2 cards in your graveyard. Oh, you do. Wait, what 2 cards? Oh, yeah, because you milled one. Right. Mammoth Bellow. That's a strong one. There's our 5th land. Guess I'll just play another Death Touch creature. Lets us surveil. Crocodile's good. Channel Dragonfire on the Sultai Devotee. Sure. I'm gonna harmonize the Mammoth Bellow. No, we're gonna play a Teamer Tawny back. Okay. Discarding a Thornwood Falls. We'll just play out our Crocodile and pass the turn here. Alright, now we have a problem in the air. Now we have problems on the ground. Traveling botanist. None of this stuff really helps us. We can't realistically attack. Yeah, we can't block either. If we get this thing out, we can block. And I think this time we'll just endure and put 3 counters on it. Ooh. I mean, we're far off from casting this right now. Just can't attack through anything. Oh goody, another one of those. Oh, we can't find our 6th land. I could send the botanist in. Okay, well, we got our land. So now we have the board stall continuing. Jeskai Revelation. Oh, that just kills us. Well, there's no board stall when that happens. I would like to cast Ureni at least once. We've had him in, like, all of our games here. We're also 1 and 2, so that's not very good. Yeah, Jeskai Revelation, it does a bunch of stuff. Draws you cards, bounces something, does 4 damage to something else. Basically just wins you the game, and it creates a couple monks. It's a card I'm hoping we get to play with in these drafts at some point. It's Zimist 4. We've got Evolving Wilds. We have a very expensive hand. I don't think we want to keep this. This looks slightly better. We finally found a red source. Opponent is on Jeskai colors. Start out with Champion of Doosan. Is it dead? Channel Dragonfire. Okay. And an Unending Whisper. Okay. Let's just play our Sagu Pummeler. Not going to play the 100 Battle Veteran yet. Again, they can't harmonize this thing. Another Champion of Dusan. Well, let's attack and see what happens. Osseous Exhale? Osseous Exhale. Called it. Once again, we seem to be having some mana issues. Well, let's attack and see what happens here. Another Osseous Exhale. Okay. What I'm going to do is bring this back. Because I can Champion of Dusan it next turn. Unless our opponent has a land and does the Channeled Dragonfire. But that's a sorcery. And that would take up his entire turn. Which I'd be fine with, because we still need to get more lands to play our stuff. Alright, what you got, opponent? Alright, you have a creature. What's this thing do? Tersa Light Shatter. Haste. When it enters, discard up to 2 cards and draw that many cards. When it attacks, if there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, exile a card at random from your graveyard. You may play that card this turn. Do I want to block? Not really. Though I kind of do. Tough call. I'm gonna block. We'll just be done with that. Piercing Exhale. Okay, we need lands here. Evolving Wilds, and we're gonna take the Ureni. I know we're a ways off from casting, but we have the red this time. Nightwatch and Devotee went to the graveyard. Flamehold Grappler, okay. Equilibrium Adept, getting 2 of those. I think this would be better as a 7/7 on this board. Rennie's rebuff. Okay, well, we're getting bounced. That hurt. I do need one land, right? Yeah, because we just spent 7 mana. Okay. Just trying to make sure we don't die next turn. That's going to go to the bottom. Well, we're at least going to get to cast this thing once. We're at 3. This can actually shoot us for 2. Do not have a counter spell. He had the counter spell. That was most unfortunate. Counterspell seems really good in this format. So yeah. I thought we had a decent deck. Good curve, everything you'd want, and opponents just had insane decks. So we'll claim our prize, and for now, I'll take my leave.